Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the World Esports Championship brought to you live by WEC, IESF, and Nigeria Esports Federation. Kicking it off with a banger. Take a look at the leaderboard and see exactly what was done in the previous game. And that is a tricky endeavor. 23 points Invincibles. Already off to a great start. That is how you kick things off, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you kick things off. Wow. Absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane stuff, man. You love to see it, don't you? You love to see it. You know, 4 portions trying their absolute best there, but they only came short with I think 13 points in total, and RSG and Dream Team edging it out there. Foul play as well, doing their best to dive in the water, all of that. But it's not over just yet. We are just kicking off. So you already know we have to stay strapped, stay ready, and stay present. Stay present. Point to your skull and say, I will be there. And I know that you will be there, ladies and gentlemen, as we are about to head into the next map. It is Miramar action. So don't be scared. Priest is here. We ensue into the next couple of games here. 13 teams made it into the lobby. 51 players in the cut. You already know what time it is. You already know what type of timing I'm on. The brutal honesty that is the World Esports Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget, the winning team from this qualifier will represent Nigeria in Casablanca, Morocco. You know, because that's how they pronounce it over there, Morocco. It's not Morocco. Don't be local, okay? It's Morocco. You know, and yeah, I've been there. You know, on one of my many trips, many trips. I've been there. Don't play. I have been there. One of my many trips. I have been there. But you didn't hear it here first. Men of Blood finally finding their own rhythm. Looks like 21st Century might be landing on the ops around them as well. I think there's a new team in the cut here. Raging Wolves. Interesting team here. Finally making it through. I am super impressed. But Harsh Esports will have a lot of work to do here. Trick, Shinigami, on Mom Elante. Will they be able to put their paws on 21st Century? There's a lot of time to be handled on. But I think they're actually getting out of dodge. Yeah, they don't want to smoke with 21st Century. Clearly, they do not want to smoke. And if you take a look at the Invincibles, trying to locate the Invincibles because they are the team to watch right now. After that, after 13 eliminations right off the jump, you know, even the production at the back end was asking serious questions like, have they already started cooking? It looks like their Esports and well, Raging Wolves have been running into each other here. Looks like there's a little bit of chaos here. Their Esports trying to deal with this one. Ying looking for that opening with the UMP. I'm not sure they're aware of what team it is. And that guy turned his back to the ops and he's going to be dropped as well. Smoke's already outside. Raging Wolves in a 2 versus 4 now. Got 2 players knocked away. Java Black is looking for an opening and a corner there. This grenade's already on the offensive. Java Black is trying to get the reset on. Molotov cocktail already burning. And a grenade to follow suit. Now that is how you breach. What a breach. Chooks plays now. The last one left. I think he's exposed there, but he's been hurt. And he's going to be dropped as well. And their Esports doing an absolute clean-up job of Raging Wolves. Raging Wolves getting absolutely cooked. I had no idea what was coming for them. They will be trying their absolute best to wrap things up, and it will be wrapped up. 4 eliminations for their Esports. Raging Wolves will be the first team back into the lobby in Miramar. And we all know there's still more action to come. We've still got 3 more games after this. By the end of today, we will have a general idea of what is, you know, what is in store. Have a leaderboard will soon start to take actual shape. But Invincibles, foul play, RSG, all off to a great start. So a little bit of a nimble procedure, you know, for most of those teams that do love to play from the northern side. There's no team coming in from the south, and that should tell you why. You know, because most of the teams that do love to play in the south, they are all the way out there in the eastern side of the circle. 10-11, just sitting pretty in water treatment unscathed for now. We've got Begoye, Merstak, and Malibuka, an all-star lineup. Fortunately, they got caught up by the Invincibles in the previous game. They got absolutely demolished, but hopefully they will be looking to get one back here. As okay, this outfit is crazy. This outfit is insane. I love that outfit, man. It's absolutely beautiful. So not a lot of chaos ensuing just yet, you know. Teams are a little bit more respectful of how they engage, you know, and how they proceed to advance a little bit further, going towards the final third of the game. Play zone will start to shrink any moment from now. 30 seconds. Ooh. So it's going to be a big move here for most of these teams. Absolute moves. It's 10-11. We'll be playing around the water treatment for the time being, but Dream Team a little bit more central around Pecado. I would expect foul play to be here, but it looks like they're not. But where could they be, actually? Where could foul play be? I'm not being able to set my sights on them just yet. Well, are they missing in this game? Are they missing? They might just be missing, guys. They might just be missing. Maybe they'll turn up later. Well, back members or just playing in from the eastern side. I think they're gonna start making their rotations any moment from now. Teams will be trying their absolute best to double up and triple up if they can. There's so much to fight for here, ladies and gentlemen. There is absolutely so much to fight for. The World Esports Championships, Saudi Arabia 2024. But before that, we will have to go to Morocco first and battle against the best in Africa. Who will represent? Those are the questions. PlayZone is going to get a little bit more angsty here. Their esports are inching closer and closer to 10-11, or rather the other way around. I'm playing from a high hill position, so it's gonna be a slippery slope going down. But I am loving it. I am absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Ooh. Well, there's a lot of space for teams to, you know, roam about without having to, you know, concede players. RSG did have a nice kick to their game in match 1. I think they stopped 21st Century dead in their tracks. They played exactly what I would expect. Unfortunately, they did lose some bodies to that because of the way it was you know, executed going forwards. But you have to love the brazenness of RSG. They played exactly what I would have in that scenario. So yeah, I know for sure that they did not regret that one bit. You know, put some points on the board, put some, you know, some fear in your enemies. Now is the time to make something like that happen, you know. Absolute chaos, and we are here for it. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the action just it's just kicking off. It is just kicking off, you know. We know that there is some additional interesting turn-ups for most teams, you know. It's all about intel gathering in this stage of the circle, you know. It's all about intel gathering. Gather intel. Learn your opponents, learn your enemies, learn your areas, know exactly what you're up against, know exactly what you're dealing with. You know, just have it at the back of your mind. Just have it at the back of your mind, you know, that there's potential for X amount of enemies in X amount of space. You just have to find a way to make it work. But it looks like Harsh Esports are just sitting through, waiting to receive 10-11 here. And they do have an excellent position in the graveyard. And 10-11 will be making the advance right through this position. Is he going to spray? Yes, he is. And he does spray down Malibuka, but he's going to be stopped. And he's going to be heavily tagged up. Or manages to escape just in time. Continues to spray still as Merstak moves around and circumvents his position as well. And Solid Army looks like they will be crashing into the guys from RSG. And this is one for the books. Emma has been able to get the numbers down for UA. 911, 411, 4684 and triple, or rather, yeah, 000. That's what I'm gonna call him. Trying the absolute best to work through here, but I'm not sure they're aware of the off angle that 000 has here. Can he make something happen from this angle? It's going to be very, very direct. Might be time to switch weapons. Are they aware of him? I believe they are. Is this a 2 versus 1? It looks like that is the call. Yes, it is. They are aware. Oh, what a grenade from that guy. Beautiful grenade. Shuts that down immediately. On Solid Army, immediately cut down to 50%. But now it would be much more ideal to deal with RSG head-on as they are in a split. There's an opportunity to catch Emma there to work through. That's a fantastic grenade again from Emma. All the way across. Quilla now is charging his own grenade. Bounces it off the back line. But they know they need to get out of dodge very, very quickly if they want to secure something. And that would be more ideal. 4 portions just pulled up to the scene. And on Solid Army might have just escaped a peanut butter and jelly. What? I spoke too soon. Vehicles going up in smoke. And the spray from Quilla. Quilla in a 2-piece spray. And I ain't talking bathing suit. Puts on Solid Army back into the lobby. What a fantastic spray from the distance. RSG making it happen. And now 4 portions have pulled up themselves. Now they're trying to deal. Ijebu Gari has joined the mix. Spray is good from Hove. And they are trying to circle the back line and the corners again to hold off the angles. But 4 portions need to spread around. They cannot play direct confrontation with RSG. They will not succeed. They need to play with off angles here, as that guy does have a beautiful off angle on the valley position. I think he might advance towards the eastern side, and if he does, he will be able to put the screws to 4 portions. They will be able to hold on for the time being here. Spray's just interesting here, and they are doing exactly what I expected. Playing a little bit of a corner position to get an off angle here, because they cannot take on RSG head on. It will not work. It's a whole lot of terrain. There's a whole lot of space for everyone to eat. If you're trying to eat, there's a whole lot of space. 4 portions, we'll have to portion it through. It's like 10-11 have actually circled around Harsh Esports. Looks like they might be running into their Esports instead, but there's so much potential for chaos here. There's a whole lot of teams in the background, and their Esports now starting to get their own fair share. They were able to get some numbers to drop through. Their Esports now trying their absolute best to hold on. Numbers are starting to dwindle. Men of Blood now sending grenade after grenade onto the corners. 03 might be getting off. Creep, what? How did he not know that there were enemies right behind him? That is absolutely crazy. And Rogue will shut that down. Men of Blood are down to just one now. It is 0-3. It's 0-31. Harsh Esports still in the back end, trying the absolute best to get some intel on all of these teams that are trying to engage in a personal conversation, but they want to insert themselves and they want to do it very quickly. Foul play now, and Black Mambas running into each other. Here's the opportunity that Foul play have been looking for from the get-go. Smokes are starting to come out. Here they go again. Grenade is good. Sting pops one over the top side to keep it at bay. But no, 007 will not allow. Beautiful spray to shut that immediately as well. And RSG have pulled up to the mix. Now it's a three-way battle. Every team now is looking for a three-way fight. They are looking to reap where they did not sow, and you love to see it. Foul play have the best position right now, high ground position, overwatch over all of these teams. Black Mambas, can they escape the danger? It looks very, very unlikely, but I would be here to see it because I'm standing 10 toes down on this engagement. RSG now discovered. Here comes Quilla, spraying deep again. Emma finally called out by 007, and how he'll be the next to fall. Back into the lobby he might go if the smokes do not come out on time. Armani now has been spotted as well, might be sprayed away. Sting pops through. Another spray from Lazy. Foul play absolutely killing it, but they can't seem to get the confirmations working. That guy's been spotted. What a spray again towards the northern side, and Emma will try his absolute best to hold on. Danny Brown has to play off the back end. Yeah, two bodies. He's trying to fight two separate teams. Foul play and Black Mambas at the same time. Danny Brown, can he make it happen? Quilla swaying off to the right hand side, feeding the intel. But they have to make a decision. They have to make a choice. There is a possibility for a fourth party here if they do not make the advance, if they do not reposition. This is not ideal for them. But finally, Emma will be getting picked up. RSG will live to fight another day, and I think they would opt to fight from inside of these warehouses, and that it would be a much better decision right now for RSG. Play zone shrinking again, and now we're about to find out where the zone will force most of these teams to. As you can see, RSG taking yet another hit. This time is Danny Brown that falls, but I believe he will be getting picked up just in time. RSG will advance their position. You have to respect the consistency of RSG, always on the defensive position to hold on again. Oh, and that guy is that guy with the mini 14, but he's peeked out a little bit too much there. Sting will sting immediately. RSG might be in trouble for the first time. Real actual trouble. Sting has stung. Black Mambas have the opportunity now to rain hell on RSG. Foul play have the idea as well. They are trying to make a rotation from the eastern corner, and this might just be the opening they've been looking for. Sting is still making the advance. He's still making the play. Well, I think he is going to choose the play zone instead, as he has already made its advance. And let's take a look. He moved all the way towards the western side. Now continuous sprays onto Sting, but he manages to escape just in time. But hopefully he will not run into any obstacles, because if he does, he might be in serious danger. 10-11 now, getting their hands dirty. I believe they did catch one of the guys from Harsh Esports. It looks like Merstak is AFK. And here comes Malibuka. Lonte has been knocked away. Dare Esports have the same idea at hand. And they will be making the advance into that high ground and higher position. Looks that is Miramar for you. It's much more ideal to make that happen from those high ground positions. And Bego continues to lay waste. Bego continues his assault onto the guys from Dare Esports. He's single-handedly dealing with them. Charges the grenade. That's a fantastic grenade. But will it be perfect? Will it be enough? Does cut a little bit of HP away, but unfortunately it's not going to do what he needs to get done here. Dare Esports taking serious hits. And I believe that is Gaudier on the other end, trying to close the book on Dare Esports, but they managed to get away just in time. And 10-11, unfortunately, will only be able to secure 2 eliminations from that engagement. And now make that 3, as Rogue will be sent back into the lobby as well. There is a plethora of chaos brewing into the final third. About to move into the next phase of the circle any moment from now, and it's going to be a big deciding moment for most of these teams. But Monte Nuevo, I believe that is where 10-11 want to play from. But RSG finally getting what they've been looking for, some chaos, and they will be losing Emma. And now foul play, trying their best to breach this position. 007 trying to break inside. It's a 3 versus 3 now. All things balanced. So it's all a matter of skill now and perception. And 007 will be peeking out a little bit more than that one. Looks like Black Mambas and 21st Century will be running into each other on that western side. And Peter is trying to crack open that position. The DBS. Can feel the tension rising. Now we have Playzone has shifted once more. A very brutal shift. Ooh, what a spray that was from Sting. He was waiting for that one, absolutely waiting for that one. And it did make something happen there. Malibuka will take a hit immediately. He's going to be dropped as 10-11 and foul play get into the action. Meristak is trying to reach inside and get a better angle and a position again. The beautiful spray onto the back line, but can't seem to connect the shots. Ooh, oh, that was dangerously close for Meristak. He might have gotten dropped away there if he wasn't careful. Yeah, he is playing off the back end. He's trying to deal with the guys from Dare Esports still. A grenade might do the trick here. Oh, that's a fantastic spray. Beautiful spray from Ye. Manages to drop Ying from underneath the vehicle. And he's trying to do a 2-for-2 here, but it's going to be a very tricky one. A grenade over the top side might make something happen. Something dramatic here for 10-11. Malibuka still bleeding out. He's still in serious danger. And he's still trying to apply pressure. Ye trying to apply so much pressure onto the guys from foul play. Oh, what a spray. What a spray from Ye. All the way from the northern side will push foul play all the way back, and Malibuka will be getting picked up. Merstak is going to take a hit, and surely Ye has to be careful. He's allowed for the reset. Unfortunately, he has allowed for the reset. Now it's a 2 versus 1. Sprays inside the smoke, can't seem to connect the dots. And it's an unfortunate scenario here for God Ye, but unfortunately he just couldn't breach Dare Esports. They continue to survive. Foul play on the other hand, still applying pressure onto the guys from 10-11, trying to hold them at bay. Meristak again taking more and more hits, and Bego now will be the next one to fall to 007. Foul play holding off from breaching inside, but can they find an angle through? Fortunately, he's not going to be getting I'm not sure if he's going to be getting picked up, but Malibuka is off on the back end there as well. And Bego has been knocked away. Here comes his an intel position. Can't seem to find the angle there. Oh, what a beautiful spray from Malibuka. Knocks him out of the vehicle, but he's still prone. He's in a dangerous position, and surely now switches off. Oh, 2 for 2. Malibuka, but the Molotov cocktail is perfect. Burns him down to his knees. An unfortunate scenario here, but 10-11 surely will be losing 2 players to foul play. And that's not going to be the case here. Another one bites the dust. Bego will be confirmed by 007. And Malibuka, unfortunate scenes here. But it looks like Merstak, will he come back for the reset? I don't think so. I do not think so. But the play zone now will be hurting, surely. Surely the play zone will be hurting. Surely foul play cannot get the reset on. No, they cannot. 2 players drop to the zone. And it's an unfortunate sacrifice that 10-11 have made. But it might be a sacrifice for the greater good. And I believe foul play will succumb to the play zone injuries, and that will be the end. But 4 portions will be here as well to get their numbers up as well. 21st century now, receiving chaos from more and more angles. Jebugari just listening in. RSG still holding on. Still putting some numbers on the board. 21st century on the receiving end this time. And I believe they should be able to hold on for the time being. 2 eliminations so far for 21st century. As the call is there, getting picked up. And there might be something chaotic about to ensue here. Looks like the Black Mambas have been listening in on all of the action. And now they have decided to make their own entry. Imagine not being able to catch a break here. Sting is making his advance inside. Ooh, grenade for grenade. Sting is trying to sting again. Black Mambas have got 3. Angles are getting very, very tight. And here comes Sting again, trying to circle back. And the Molotov is good, but not enough to burn away. Peter trying his absolute best to play on a very, very strong defensive position here, because they will be exposed to RSG on the hillside, I believe. Or is that 4? That will be 4 portions on the hillside. So there will be a chance for them to get exposed. They have to be very careful. And I spoke too soon. They're already getting peppered shots away. Play zone is unfortunate here. Might be a tad bit late, but Black Mambas surely want to wrap this up. Their call sprays. Their call sprays and prays again. And they're ready to tank the blue zone. Here they go. Sting. But Sting will be dropped by the call. And 21st century will get those numbers they've been looking for. But Peter is going to be swept off as well. And that's a beautiful touch. Aeroplane hops straight into his vehicle and gets out of danger. 4 portions. And now continuously spraying. Hove as well. Beautiful touches coming through from 4 portions. Oh, that is a tight angle. But he manages to squeeze through. 4 portions have been absolutely beautiful. Holding up that northern side. They've got 5 eliminations. Looks like Jebugari has been knocked away there as Merstak continues to spray, and we will deal damage towards the guys from Dream Team. Once again, Dream Team have made it into the final third, so that should tell you that their strategy is continuously working. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to like, share, and subscribe to the stream. Hove tries his absolute best to spray into that distance, but unfortunately it will not be working. Merstak and 10-11 are trying their absolute best to navigate the angles there, but it looks like Jebugari is back. And yeah, pops a grenade over the top. Fortunately, you can't find Sad. And there is only so much Dream Team can do from this position. They've got 3 eliminations and from 2 dead players. Sad and Death Fury will have to put numbers on the board here if they're even looking for a little bit of an inkling to deal something here. But it looks like Jebugari is taking a hit from the play zone there, but I think he's gonna manage to just escape and put himself in a better position here. But there's so much to live for here. Dream Team now have been circled and boxed in. 4 portions have boxed them in, and now they are exposed. Sad is onto the corner. Speed again with a beautiful spray onto the back line, but Skinny's gonna be dropped. Hove dropped as well. 2 bodies for 2, and now 4 portions might be in trouble. If they did read the feed, 10-11 can steal this one. Now is an opportunity, and I believe they've read the feed. I believe they're aware. But Aeroplane is careful. He's aware as well. He's on the back end. Grenades might do the trick here, and they're starting to cook through. And here comes Merstak, exposed, and he might be getting dropped. And Aeroplane is the thorn in the side of 10-11. Unfortunately, he puts a stop to their plans. Smoke's already out. Spray is good. It's all left to Ye now. He's trying to find the angle inside, but he can't seem to find it. Mersnak will be sent back into the lobby by Skinny and Airplane as well to follow suit. It's a 4 versus 1. Ye against 4 bodies here. 4 portions. They know, but can he at least take one for the road? He's outside of the zone. He should deny the point. He should deny the point to 4 portions here, but here comes Skinny. Spray is good. Peeked out a little bit too much there. All of the bullets rain towards the window. And Ijebugari is already making the advance. Grenade is charged. He moves out. I believe he should deny the point. That would be the most ideal thing to do. He should deny. But no, he's going to be dropped by Ijebugari. And 4 portions, ladies and gentlemen, will take match 2. Miramar with a beautiful display. 9 eliminations. And that chicken dinner to boot as well. 10-11 in second place. 10-11 in second place with, I believe that is 6 eliminations. Black Mambas in third place with 3. Dream Team in fourth place with 3 as well. 21st Century in fifth place with 3. RSG in sixth place with 4. Foul Play in seventh place with 4 as well. Men of Blood in eighth place with 1. Dare Esports in ninth place with 9. Invincibles in 10th place with 1. Harsh Esports in 11th place. Unsullied Army in 12th place. And Raging Wolves in 13th. Ladies and gentlemen, that is that was a very interesting lineup, very interesting, intricate plays there that we saw that most of these teams held, and I have to respect it. Absolutely brilliant work from 4 portions. They were magnificent in game 1. They didn't get a chicken dinner because they were overwhelmed by their rotational positions. But this time around, they stuck it to the end and it worked. If not for Aeroplane, that this game might have gone differently. It might have gone so many different ways, but Aeroplane was a thorn in the side of 10-11, and you know, it played out perfectly. So ladies and gentlemen, don't touch that now. We'll be right back for map 2 or map 3 right after this break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the World Esports Championship National Qualifiers brought to you by IESF and Nigerian Esports Federation. What a game, what a couple of games we've had already. 2 matches down, and yeah, super excited to take a look and see what the leaderboard has in store for us here. And who's in first place right now? It looks like 4 portions with that chicken dinner catapult themselves into the next plethora of an extensively dominating performance. 32 points with wow, amazing. 24 points for the Invincibles. Dream Team in third, sharing points with Foul Play and 10-11 and Rage Shield, 14 points apiece. How many teams is that? 4 teams with 14 points apiece. I don't think I've ever seen this. 4 teams with 14 points apiece. But then in 4 portions are slightly looking like they're slightly, starting to run away with it because they've had 2 back-to-back amazing performances now. And now we're about to see some more action, ladies and gentlemen. It's Miramar, it's Sanhok, sorry, it's Erangel time. Match 3 is upon us. That was it's a very interesting flight path we see, west to east. Cuts right through the middle. And yeah, this is about to test every single team's dynamic on how they play certain, maps and certain playing paths, positions. It is all in tune. It is all strategy, if you get what I mean. Yeah, play zone cuts right through the middle. Who is going to come out on top? So let's take a look at where all the teams are. We've got Dream Team in the southwest. I think we've got RSG in Yasnaya. We've got the Invincibles enjoying a little bit of Hospital and Giorgio in the north. Looks like Raging Wolves on the other hand will be getting a run over by the guys from Unsullied Army. Raging Wolves have not been able to find their feet just yet, and unfortunately they've lost 2 players, getting run over by Unsullied Army. It's like Chooks Plays is just looking, waiting for any player for Unsullied Army to poke his head now, and he's gonna shoot that guy back to the lobby immediately. Now if you pop your head, I'll shoot you back to the lobby. Chooks Plays absolutely cooking. Love it, love to see it. Just keeping his eyes peeled for one of the players from Unsullied Army, but they've stolen 2 eliminations, and off they go. Four portions sitting quite nicely inside of the inside of the inside. Just enjoying the terrain of Milta. An Unsullied Army will come back to to wrap that up. And Raging Wolves once again will be the first team back in the lobby, as 911 will absolutely cook 3 out of 4 of them. And unfortunately, that is going to be curtains. Oh, I wonder what the weather in Morocco is going to be like. It's quite interesting. But again, most of these Western teams have not actually settled up on their plans just yet. You can take a look at 10-11 all the way out there in the south, the southeast, in the traditional 1-3 spread. Fortunately, they play as 4. There's going to be a little bit of an interesting party in turn of events here. For most of these teams, you know. But I believe they're all equal to the task. Would be ideal to know, you know, the teams that we will be competing against in the regionals, though. You know, so that way you get a little bit of an inkling, a little bit of a general idea, you know, as to what you're up against. But it's early. The regionals are scheduled to happen in 17th to 21st of August. I think that's like 5 days. 5 days of non-stop esports action. Teams are starting to reconvene and plan. Looks like Black Mambas might run into the guys from their Esports sooner rather than later. They will play a little bit slower for the time being. The players gonna started to shift. In a couple of minutes, we will have our first shift of the match. Well, not too much action so far. Everyone is making their rotations, you know, settling into their positions. You can see the Invincibles, they did win the Rasta Ranjo game with 13 eliminations. Can they do it again? Play zone hot on the tail of most of these teams. Again, they will have to pick their spots quite nicely in the first stage of the circle, you know, it's going to be a big decider on how they will advance even forward. But foul play have been playing the traditional north. Looks like Black Mambas have run into the guys from Harsh Esports here. And here they come. Parameter knocked away by aeroplane. Amani as well is going to be knocked away. But Doctor has no idea that there's bases that need to be covered. That is the roof access position on one again will be dropped as well. 3 drops now for 2, and that will be the end. He just got delivered, man. Lante just got delivered straight to the doorstep of Doctor, and that will be the end of Harsh Esports, harshly removed from the lobby, and that is unfortunate for them. Absolutely unfortunate. 4 eliminations to Black Mambas, delivered on a plate. Ooh, not sure what's going on there, but looks like 4 portions might be in some sort of trouble in the south. Jebugari taking a serious hit, but I think he should be fine. Oh, wow, he's not fine. He is absolutely not fine. 4 portions lose one of their strongest players to Unsullied Army. Unsullied Army have started cooking, and they've got 5 eliminations already. And that is what we love to see. And that is exactly how it happens in this game of PUBG Mobile. You win a chicken dinner, and next thing you know, the next game you're getting cooked. And that's just how the story goes. Unsullied Army have angles and angles that they're trying to breach through, but Triple O is all by himself, I believe. Or have his teammates reconvened his position? Have they? Yes, they have. Yeah, 4 portions are not going to get anything out of this one, that's for sure. They will be finding somewhere else to call home, at least for the next couple of phases of the zone. Although Unsullied Army might be in a little bit of trouble to make it out of those shelter catacombs. So that might speak to a little bit of worry. Black Mamba again have caught their sights. Amani's getting knocked away as well. And Doctor continues the onslaught onto Archer's position. Again, a little bit of a tag. He gets the confirmation, but he's going to be dropped off as well by 0. And Dream Team will not be backing down. They will not be resting from this one. 2 bodies dropped for Black Mambas. Surely he will go for the finish. Molotov is good. Grenade is even better. But he might be getting dropped off, and he is going to get dropped off. And Archer will be the last one left. Oh, beautiful grenade from Archer. An aeroplane will be the last one left this time. Almost could have spelled curtains for him and his team there, but I think he manages to escape the danger. 7 eliminations though. 7 eliminations though for Black Mambas. Now that is what you love to see, and numbers going up, enemies going down. 21st Century now in the central part of the circle getting called out. Again, Peter will be sent back into the lobby courtesy of Mob. 21st Century and Men of Blood going head to head. Ninja now trying his absolute best to hold off the angles. 031 again trying to hold on from the ground floor. Sprays are good. Sprays are perfect. 2 bodies, 3 bodies. 21st Century somehow getting caught in a sandwich between Men of Blood and RSG. And the call will be sent back into the lobby by Danny Brown with a beautiful Molotov cocktail. And that will spell the end. That will be spelling the end of of Men of Blood. They're driving a little bit too close to comfort there to the guys from 10-11, and they will think twice about that one. Invincibles just up ahead. Invincibles playing in the entire terrain, keeping at bay. Rage spots 11 there. He sprays him away. That will backdrop that decision to make a rotation from this part of the, from this neck of the woods. A lot of interesting teams here. You can see the Invincibles in a beautiful 2-2 split for Rage and Sean playing up the north, and a little bit of a Diva and Paramole playing a little bit of that southeast. And 10-11 just situating themselves right in the middle there. Looks like a foul play. We're gathering some intel as well. You have to be very careful with how they make their navigations. They might be getting caught out. Foul play, 14 points for 4 teams in a row. That should tell you something. That should tell you something. Probably forced into this rotation by those southern teams. Those southeastern teams going to be a very interesting, tricky one here, because the Invincibles are lurking around. Lazy has to be very careful. He is in a dangerous position, but it's gonna spell something different, you know. And look at that, the entire north is up for grabs, and foul play will be securing one of those northern positions. I think the rest of the other teams would have to slow their roll here. 4 portions now making a little bit of a closeted advance towards the guys from Black Mamba, and I think just Aeroplane and Sting left. Grenade is good, connects shortly over the top, and that's another angle. Oh, what a grenade! Nice grenade, just over the side from Spag and Pepsi. Again, he pops through, but the perfect grenade now from Hove will connect. Another one will bite the dust. Aeroplane gets the first shot in, tries to hold off. Can he hold off the entire team of 4 portions there? Jump shot again, 2 for 2. Switches weapons. Oh, was about to go 3 for 3. But 4 portions, we're not having any of that. Aeroplane, what are you cooking? Absolutely cooking. Almost had 4 portions by the neck. But unfortunately, they will not be able to do much of anything there. But they did go out with a swing. They will be getting their numbers back up. 11 now, making his own advance. That's a good grenade over the top. And it will hurt. 11's low on HP now. He's dropped off to 50%. Men of Blood have pulled up to the scene now in full force. They've got 3. Solid grenade. Oh, just shy. Falls back again. Ninja peeked out a little bit too much, and he falls. Spag and Pepsi has the upper hand now. 4 portions defensively so solid. 11 still surging around the block, looking for an opening. Mob losing player after player. They can't even get a knock. 2 angles cover, 3 bodies down, and Men of Blood absolutely outclassed by 4 portions. Absolutely clueless how they were going to breach that building. They had no plan and no way to execute, so they did get executed, and that will be wraps for Men of Blood. They still have redemption. There's 2 games left. And we are down to 7 teams. There's 18 bodies here. The splits are looking might just decide to drop down and give me 50 now. Just play zone has favored foul play, and as expected, he took a play and held up to the northern side. You can take a look at 007 already making that push, making that play into the higher ground. And that is what you love to see, you know. All about the decisive moments here now for 10-11. Looks like EA is circling the blocks and gathering intel. He might get shot out of his vehicle. If he's not careful, he spun out. He has spun out. His vehicle has spun out, drove too close to the danger, and he's hurt immediately there. You can see his buggy continues to roll away. And now it's going to be a big move for 10-11 here, deciding what they do next. And Ali Buka is also making a rotation inside, just outside of Yasnaya. It's going to be very interesting to see how these teams find their way inside. So their Esports still in the south. They've got 2. I don't know if they've got vehicles, because vehicles would be in high demand right now. I think he's got a vehicle outside. As Rogue will pop out that smoke just to get something going. Invincible sitting nicely here with 4 eliminations on their part. Slowly but surely, they are trying to keep the edge of the circle safe and at bay for most of the teams that are trying to make that rotation from those positions. But it's going to be a very hard one because there are a lot of bodies around. You see Ying will be spinning the block. Relatively a very wide spin. But foul play are just perfectly situated in the center of the circle there, and now the play zone has shifted towards a little bit more southern and forces these teams to make a play for it. Now it's about to be a big game changer for most of these teams. There's a possibility that they will now start running into each other just by the edge here. And here comes Bergo. He hits that reverse. He hits that reverse like it's nothing. And he will reposition. Or does he want the smoke? It's going to be a big deciding moment for 10-11 here if they want the smoke. Do they want it though? But they do have the higher ground. It is good. It is almost inch perfect. They have a little bit of a leeway into the zone going forwards. But will they make it advance? Will they make it count for something? Their Esports are still outside, trying their best to find a way inside the zone. But unfortunately, all the ops that they've been running from, they will still meet them, and meet them they will. Which kind of car be this one? No, that one will be getting blown away there. Invincibles, they will want to wrap this up. Here comes Paramole, trying to get an angle, but he might be exposed to foul play if he sits around too long. And this might be a tricky one. He's been heard, and he will choose to move out of that position, which was going to be a wiser call. But their Esports will lose their final player, Rogue, and will be going back to the lobby. Foul play are looking very strong right now. 10-11 are not too strong. They've won only 3 and no eliminations, I believe. Now the play zone starts to advance. Foul play now advancing their position as well. The high ground, giving it away. Here comes Bego, gathering intel as well. having a little bit of the same idea here. It's all a matter of execution. Archer falls to the play zone. The bullets continue to ring out. Can't seem to find anyone. Can't seem to connect the dots either. And that will be the end of Unsullied Army as well. It's 4684 back into the lobby he goes. Sprays continue to the back end. 4 portions again in the top 4. But Spag and Pepsi will be dropped immediately there. And the sprays continue from Rage. Beautiful shots coming through. Angles and angles. Bego now makes his presence known for the first time in the game. We'll catch one of the guys from foul play, but it's going to be a lot to hold on. Invincibles are also reading the kill feed here. They're reading so much of it. They need to know exactly who they're dealing with. But Paramole will shoot at Hove, and Hove goes down. Invincibles cutting down the numbers of 4 portions, one after the other. And that will be the end, I believe, of 4 portions, going out in 4th place. But they did put some significant numbers on the board still. That is what you call a performance. But now is an opportunity for one of these teams to catapult themselves over 4 portions. And it looks like the Invincibles might be doing it this time. Here they go again. Beautiful spray onto the corner as well to hold off. But unfortunately cannot make it count. It's the Invincibles. It's 10-11 and foul play. The top 3 teams left now. Sprays continue. Yay with a spray of his own as well. Will send Cozy Black down to his knees. And that will be the end of Cozy Black to hold off to the corner. Bego taking some serious hits. Here comes the grenade as well. Lazy trying to get an angle, and that grenade might get the job done. Beautiful grenade. Drop to his knees, but yay, totally forgot about Lazy. And it's all left to Bego now. But 2 bodies dropped. Invincibles now have the elf angle. They now have the position. Runs him over clean. And that will be a wrap. Beautiful wrap to seal as well, but Bego's there. Drops him as well. 10-11, trying the absolute best, but Bego knows what he wants. He wants to wrap this up. He wants to send him back into the lobby with the quickness. They cannot allow him to get all the numbers up. And he sends Paramole back into the lobby as well. Potential 1 versus 2 here for Bego. 10-11. And Mali Buka, unfortunately, will be sent back into the lobby. Rage is trying to get an angle on him. Diva as well. They're trying to squeeze him in, but he will be exposed to Rage. And that will be another chicken dinner for the Invincibles. Another dominating performance. But this time, they did 12 eliminations. Last time, it was 13. They just continue to push and push and push. 10-11 in 2nd place with 3 eliminations. Foul play in 3rd place with 1. 4 portions in 4th place with 6. Unsullied Army in 5th place with 5. Dream Team in 6th place with 2. Dare Esports in 7th place with 2 as well. Men of Blood in 8th place with 1. Harshies, Black Mambas in 9th place with 8. RSG in 10th place with 3. 21st Century in 11th place with 2. Harsh in 12th place. And Raging Wolves in 13th place. Woo! Invincibles for a reason. 2 chicken dinners out of 3. Is that what they're cooking now? Is that what they're cooking now? I'm here for it. Like I said, I'm present. I plaster. Are you there? Are you there? I'm there. Will you be there? I will be there. 2 more games left, ladies and gentlemen, so don't touch that dial. It's the World Esports Championship National Qualifiers 2024, brought to you by IESF and the Nigerian Esports Federation. Don't touch that dial. Be right back after this. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the World Esports Championship National Qualifiers Nigeria, brought to you by WEC, IESF, and the Nigerian Esports Federation. Action has been cooking here. A lot of doings has been going on. 2 chicken dinners for the Invincibles. You can't even make this up, man. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. And I'm here for it. I am standing 10 toes down, and I'm loving every minute of it. Before we head into the Sanhok, let's take a look at the leaderboards and see exactly what has been brewing. Because 46 points. Invincibles back on top like they never left. 4 portions in second place with 42. On 10-11 with 23. And Foul Play with 20. Dream Team with 18. Again, the Invincibles are starting to run away with this. Double the points of 10-11. And it's only 4 portions that's giving them a run for their money. So it's not too late. It is not too late at all. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's head back into Sanhok. Men of Blood on Solid Army 21st Century need to step up into the double digits so that they can have a chance, to put the fear of God into these opponents. But Miramar, Sanhok action already on the way here. Got 13 teams, 51 bodies in the cut. There is a big totality in how these teams have found themselves here. You can see everyone has found their little nook and cranny inside of the zone. It looks like the only place that's gonna be a big contest is Raging Wolves, and looks like not sure, but their Esports and 4 portions look like they will be crashing into each other in Pine 9. We've seen this happen time and time again. Now they have 2 bodies down. They have Dami and Buttercup knocked away. I think Jebulgari is also knocked away. It's gonna be a lot for their Esports to make something happen here. We'll be swinging it through, and Dami will be chopped off and sent back into the lobby here. Can they make something happen still? Switches to the DBS. Shots already spurging through. Their Esports cut down to 2. Can they at least take a body with them? Hove will close that up onto Buttercup. 2 eliminations already on the way for 4 portions. They're already starting really strongly in match 4. Their Esports is the team. You hear the Tommy gun rumbling in the background. Their Esports hightail it and get into a better position. There's a small kind of reverence here, but it looks like Harsh Esports have we have Raging Wolves to contend with now. This might be a tricky setup, a tricky line for them to cross. And hear the footsteps. That's a nice shot from Trick. It's a fantastic shot Esports now have the upper hand. We'll send a couple more shots just to confirm that one. And that will be the end. Chooks plays will not be playing any further. Lante with two shots. The S12K will put Java Black back into the lobby as well. I'm on a wow, Lante. Now, so you shoot your own. That's unfortunate there, but Esports will be closing the door on that one. Once again, Raging Wolves will be the first team back in the lobby. Back to back to back. That is interesting. Interesting. Like I said, are you there? Are you there? I'm there. You'll be there. And interesting. Tricky little plays coming in here for most of the teams. Comment section going insane. Okay, hold on. It's going to be very interesting still to see, you know, who's cooking and who's eating. Oh, what a day this has been. Invincible for a reason. Whoa, hold on. It's an interesting turn of events here because it looks like something is brewing in that northern side. It looks like a foul play might have found something here. They're about to wrap something around here, but I'm not going to be one to judge still, you know, because there's a lot of teams in the area. I mean, RSG have the idea, but I wouldn't bang too much on the execution, you know, going forwards. But it's not too late. It's never too late, actually. We'll see how far they can take this foul play. Have been pretty solid today. There's an interesting like Solo's just looking for that opening, looking for that idea. And big shout out to everyone in the chat. I know you guys are enjoying the chaos. There's a trick to holding out most of these positions with 4 portions. It looks like starting to deal the damage to the rest of their esports, and I think it's going to be just one left. Ziang, will he at least be able to close that out? Yes, he will. And 4 portions, unfortunately, will lose a body here. four Porsches have already started the game strong. 4 eliminations for them at the expense of their esports. And it managed to hold one out. Hold the position. Again, there's an intricacies of how these teams actually, perform when it comes to stages like these, positions like these, angles like these. There's so much intel to cover. 4 portions already have their sights on the guys from Black Mambas, so hopefully Black Mambas will be able to put a thorn in them. Wolf already makes a move to secure his position. He does so excellently, not taking significant damage as Black Mambas. I think they are going to take the advance. Ooh, Gary just driving a little bit too much there. Oh, what a spray from Skinny. Perfect spray from Skinny. And Armani will be the first to go down. Black Mambas had no idea what hit them. It was all part of the plan. Oh, that's going to be a fantastic grenade if it connects. Doctor charges it up perfectly. It does hurt, but it's not enough to change the tide of the game. But I think Hover's gotten caught off by Aeroplane, and he's going to be knocked away. Aeroplane has been absolutely spectacular. He has been cooking left, right, and center. I would love to see his point of view right now, because he's just dealing damage to every single team that he's come across so far. This will be the second time against the guys from 4 Porsches again. Oh, Jebugari falls to his knees, and it's all left to Skinny. Skinny with the DBS straight to the score of the Doctor, and the Doctor will not be healing. Oh, what a spray from Aeroplane once again. Just a slither of HP. A grenade right now will close this up. Charges it up, but unfortunately the resets will come through. Charges that one down as well. Aeroplane now popping through this one to hold off the angle. Sting will be getting picked up. 4 portions are now up to 6 eliminations. Someone needs to change the game. Someone needs to turn the game on its head right now. Don't know what that was supposed to do. But sure, the Skinny pops over as well. Jump, to get the angles right, but I don't think they can take Aeroplane. Aeroplane is him. Aeroplane is him. Here we go. Switches to the DBS. 1, 2. 2 for 2. Nope. DBS to the score by Jebugari, who cut him down immediately. But Jebugari as well switches off to his own DBS. And now here comes Sting, trying to deal. Switches to the DBS again. Ijebugari will be swept off by Sting. And that will be the end of 4 portions. They get stopped in their tracks. They will not get a chicken dinner. But they will walk away with, I believe, 7 eliminations. And they will be stopped by Black Mamba. Well, 3 eliminations in the bag right now. And it looks like Foul Play on their own will be finally trying to deal with RSG. Oh, what a grenade that was. Cozy Black, not feeling too cozy right now. And another grenade over the top might just do the trick. But that guy has been knocked away. I believe he's AFK. Something must have happened. Yes, something happened. And that will be the end of him. It's all left to Emma now. And Foul Play are starting to look. Missed the first shot with the DBS. Changed the angle, squeezed in. And Foul Play will have 4 eliminations courtesy of RSG. Foul Play have been absolutely cooking. 10-11 been a very interesting spread. Very interesting. Yeah, a very interesting split here. You can see it's a split right across the board. They are just smack dab center of the circle. And the guys from Invincibles are just in there in the west, the southwestern part of the circle, just outside of Camp Alpha. So this is going to take a lot of work before these 2 teams clash into each other. But now we've got the top 8 teams, so the placement points will start to count from here. Now the play zone starts to close down. We will know exactly whose idea will come out on top. Dream Team still playing in from the north. Play zone is going to be a big decider. Ooh, it moves heavy. It moves very heavy. Moves just a little bit more central. Sting will be sent back into the lobby by 21st Century, and that will be the end of Black Mambas. And now we are down to 7 teams. Play zone is going to be very, very exponential for most of the teams coming in, especially Dream Team. They have the opportunity to be a thorn in the side to Men of Blood and 10-11 if they will make that northern rotation, but it's going to be very, very difficult. They will have a high ground to climb if they are trying to make that happen, but unfortunately it's going to be a very tough one. I think they would rather just make a straight, you know, cross into the guys from Men of Blood. That would be more ideal. 10-11 are already starting to make their own advance just to get a better perspective of the play zone. There's going to be a lot of ground to cover in the next stages, but we're about to find out who will come out on top. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me your predictions in the chat. Who do you think is taking match 4? We've got 7 teams. Is it Dream Team? Is it 10-11? Is it Foul Play? Is it 21st Century? Is it Harsh? Is it the Invincibles? Who is your money on? And I'm stacked up. I'm locked in. 10-11, you can see that this is their strategic and interesting dynamic of play. They would decided to play the buildings just to keep the rest of these teams at bay. It's gonna be a lot of work still, because there are so many teams around. The intel is being gathered, but they will be the first team on the spot. But will this be the wiser choice? Will this work? They are smack dab in the center. It is never always ideal to play center of the circle this early on, but they are gathering as much intel as possible, so they will know if it is ideal for them to hold a central position in phase 3 and phase 4 of the circle. It is a big move. It is a very bold move for 10-11. Will it pay off? Invincibles, on the other hand, just playing it slow. Remember, you have to outperform the teams that are chasing you. Invincibles have not gotten any eliminations. If they do get eliminated now, that might just be enough to dash their dreams of finishing match 4 on top. Because the guys from 4 portions have already been eliminated, but they did get some points on the board. And will it be enough though? Will it be enough? It's going to be a very big move. Dream Team now finally making that push, and they might be rearing up the back end of the guys from Men of Blood. Here's the opportunity as well. Sad drove a little too close to comfort there. Foul play also in the distance. Smoke's already coming out. They have to breach. They have to breach. It has to be done. Play zone has forced all of the teams out. 10-11 made the right call. Now will they have to go back up the hillside? It's going to be a big deciding moment now. The play zone has shifted and only 10-11 is in the zone. This might have been the call they were waiting for, but now we have to see how it plays off. Can Dream Team breach? Good grenade from Creed over the top. Can he send Sad down back into the lobby? There's so many angles to cover. Men of Blood cannot overextend. They will get hurt. They'd have the low ground. And Dream Team have all the advantage right now. The only element they do not have is the element of surprise. But now here comes foul play. As expected, 11 takes a hit from the backside. Pause. Another one bites the dust. 21st Century and Harsh now locking horns. Spray is good from Archer. Tries to hold from inside that position, but unfortunately can't seem to find the angles. Sad now. He knows the cues. He knows that Men of Blood are in trouble, but unfortunately he overcalculated. Merstak and the rest of the guys from 10-11 looking from up down to the ops. They spray from the heavens, and the 5.56s land on all of these teams at the bottom of the feed. Dream Team have managed to find a way around and find a way across. And the Invincibles as well have caught themselves some slack. I believe they've run into the guys from Harsh Esports. They're trying to keep them at bay in the southern part of the play zone, but it's going to be very tricky. They are taking play zone damage, but take a look at 10-11. They've already made a move for the hillside. They are already on the high ground. They have fully committed to that position on the map, and that was where they are going to wrap this up. It's going to be a very, very difficult play to remove them from that position. Foul play, on the other hand, have got 4. Sean with a nice spray onto the back line, dealing damage towards the guys from Harsh Esports. He's absolutely crucial and cooking them all the way onto the backside there, but unfortunately, they still keep picking themselves up. But now Lonte will take a hit, and finally will get discovered by Paramole, and now will be the end of Lonte. Harsh Esports will be knocked down a couple of pegs. Bego is aware of the Invincible's position. Can they breach him? Can they spot him? He has an entire sight line on these positions, but they are on the lower ground. They are on the lower part of the map. And how long will they be able to hold that thought in 21st century? Trying to hanker down. Foul play on their back. Trying to pop through as well. 11 will be finally rescued back to the lobby, and Archer will be discovered as well, trying his absolute best to hold on. Men of Blood taking serious play zone damage. Somehow the team in front of all the other teams is now the team at the back. That is how the play zone works. Forces you to be where you do not want to be. Creed, unfortunately, will have to watch his teammate pass away. But hopefully no one spots him there and knocks him. Oops, spoke too soon. Back into the lobby they will both go. And more points to foul play. More and more. More and more. 8 eliminations. 3 for Solo. 3 for 007. 2 for Lazy. 21st Century have arrived as well, but they are just by the edge of the zone. Invincibles are trying to make their way inside as well, but they're taking serious hits. Their angles are just too hard to be covered, but they've got themselves 2 eliminations. Now we're in the top 5. For the first time in 3 games, 4 portions will not be here. As you can see, 10-11 already positioning themselves ahead just to get ready for this engagement for the Invincibles. This is going to be a big decider now. Who's going to make something happen? Malibuka will close that down. And here comes Ye. Spinning the block. 3 eliminations for 10-11, but they need so much more. Foul play on the ground floor, making their way up now. Now is the time to stop them. 21st Century still on the low ground, still getting called out. The play zone will force them into a very, very tricky position. One after the other, they will start to take hits. And Baby with a nice spray off the lines, but can't seem to connect all of his shots. Will be able to deal some damage here onto the backside. And Peter with the off angle sprays perfectly to catch one of the guys from foul play. They might be in trouble now. Hit after hit. Corner after corner. 21st Century working hand in hand, but it looks like the Invincibles now might be on the receiving end of something from 10-11. Bego with a fantastic spray off to the backside, jumps again to deal with the Invincible. They have to stop them. Invincibles put a screw on them in the previous game, and Bego continues to lay waste to all the ops. Foul play on the western side. 10-11 have started to wake up. Top floor, top down. Invincibles are in serious trouble now. Diva takes a hit from 21st Century, and he did not expect that to happen. Diva's knocked away. It's all left to Sean. And now from 0 to 5. 10-11 making the advance. Another spray from Bego. Turns 5 into 6. Another angle. 10-11 alive. All the angles covered, and another beautiful spray from 007 to hold the angles again. But can he take on Bego in a 1 versus 1? Long range is a big possibility. Lazy trying to keep him at bay. The angles looking tighter and tighter for foul play. Can they latch on and hold on the position to get into Morocco? Now is an opportunity. Bego pops the smoke onto the right hand side. Foul play. Can he take them all by himself? A nice spray onto the red dot. Switches off again, trying to keep foul play at bay. cannot allow them to hold that position. Baby's gonna be knocked away by Lazy. Even behind the corners, he's taking damage. Oh, that's a fantastic spray, but the play zone is not favorable. The grenades now. Now is the time for the grenades, but unfortunately, they do not have any. Bego is lacking on the grenade. He cannot make anything happen here. If he gets naded, it's gonna be a big trouble for him. And the grenades are starting to come out. Bego might take a serious hit if that grenade lands. Another grenade, another angle. But he can't seem to find the angle. Oh, what a spray from Bego. But Lazy had him on the ropes as well. One apiece, and now surely foul play have to be dealt with now. Bego's going for in a 1v1. Make it a 2v1. He will not allow the reset. Sprays continue. 007. Is he James Bond? He can hear the S12K singing, but Bego will shut it down. Malibuka sprays to the right hand side. Rage is left for the Invincibles. Again, the angles are too tight, but Invincibles are trying their absolute best. Baby is there for 21st Century. Knocks Bego clean off. The angles again. 2 for 2. Peter stopped dead in his tracks, but he's trying to hold off. 21st Century. They might just do it. They might just steal it away from 10-11. 2 bodies dropped away. Rage is in the background. And that's a beautiful spray from God. Yay! Tries to hold down. 2 for 2. And that will be the end of 21st Century. But Bego has been swept back into the lobby. And that will be wraps. 10-11 alive. (10-11) rise to the occasion. You saw it here first. 11 eliminations and a chicken dinner. Sean and the Invincibles still hanging on in second place with 2 eliminations. 21st Century with a masterclass of defensive awareness in third place with 7. Foul play stubborn to the end in fourth place with 8. Dream Team in 5th place with 2. Harsh Esports in 6th place with 4. Men of Blood in 7th place with 1. Black Mambas in 8th place with 3. RSG in 9th place. 4 Portions in 10th place with 7. Dare in 11th place with 1. Unsolid Army in 12th place. And Raging Wolves in 13th. What a show that was. What a show that was, ladies and gentlemen. Now that is how you turn the pressure on. Invincibles did not slack, but you could tell in this map they are not strong. You can tell that in Sanhok, Invincibles are not strong. They played it very slow from the beginning. They struggled playing in, rotating from that western side. They couldn't find any eliminations because they were just too far off, and they had to play it very, very slow because of the kind of zone it was. But if you take a look at 10-11, they didn't play slow. They were moving from zone, anywhere the zone moved, they were already there. They play from the north, they play from the south. When the play zone forced Men of Blood into that path, and Dream Team as well, they got involved in that engagement, moved to the top of the hill. That was their entire plan the whole time, and it paid off. A beautiful display coming in from 10-11. But I have to respect Peter and Baby from 21st Century as a dual team, playing from the low lines, playing from the low ground, still turn the pressure on foul play, still turn the pressure on Invincibles, still turn the pressure on 10-11. All of those teams, you have to respect it. Absolutely breathtaking performance from 21st Century. Foul play as well, absolutely brilliant. Tearing shot after shot, stubborn and stubborn and stubborn, not letting it go, not letting the race for Morocco run away from them. I love it. I love it. And I asked you guys, will you be there? I will be there. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. One match left. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the World Esports Championships. It is the national qualifiers for Nigeria. It's your boy Priest bringing you the live broadcast from Lagos, Nigeria. Without any further ado, without any higi haga or hillabaloo, we dive straight into the action. Miramar, our final map for tonight. I am excited, and I told you guys, I will be there. Will you be there? Will you be there? Will you be there when the trumpet is blowing? Will I go on? Shall I continue to go on? But before we go on, let's head over and see what the leaderboard has in store after that magnificent turn of events. Woo! Let's take a look. What do they have? What's the leaderboard? Oh wow! Oh, it's a race now. 10 points between Invincibles for 4 portions and 10-11. Now it is a race. Foul play is also in there with 32. It is a race now. Now it is a race. It is, it started off with almost double the points. One chicken dinner can change everything. One chicken dinner can change everything, and it has changed things here. So we're about to see some mad things here. Some mad performance, and beautiful work coming in from most of these teams. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the final map. It's the World Esports Championship National Qualifiers, brought to you by IESF and the Nigerian Esports Federation. Showtime. 10-11 did a magnificent job of reducing the gap between them and the Invincibles, but the Invincibles did not slack either. They did get themselves some significant placement points. Raging Wolves, will this be the day you cook? Will this be the day you cook? Hopefully Raging Wolves will turn up the pressure onto most of these other teams, but I'm looking forward to that. Looks like San Martin is going to be the home front for their esports, and I think Raging Wolves will be in the vicinity as well. Wait, again? Didn't these two teams fight each other the first time around? Oh, there's 3 teams here. Oh, Black Mambas want a taste as well. They want a taste. They want to take 8 eliminations away from here. And who's putting money on this? Black Mambas will walk out of here with 8 eliminations. And it begins. Aeroplane now. Pops in. Another one bites the dust. Raging Wolves getting raided by the guys from Black Mambas. I believe once they see the feed, they know exactly what time it is. Sting has already gotten 2. And another one takes the hit. 3. 4. And that's going to be a wrap. 4 eliminations for Black Mambas. Remember what I said? Black Mambas going to walk out of here with 8. Watch and see cooking. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Though I have some inside information. You guys, don't worry. I know doings, bro. Don't worry about. Don't worry. I've been in the game. I don't know if it was a movie show or something. But somebody asked someone what his age was. He said, "Don't worry, I've been in the game." Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the game. It is the World Esports Championship National Qualifiers. Teams here will represent Nigeria in Morocco for a spot. But I think they will also be playing for $100,000 prize pool. I don't know. I think it's a prize pool for all the titles. All the titles, yeah. I believe it is for all the titles. But 100,000 USD, ladies and gentlemen, $100,000. That is what is up for grabs in Morocco. Then a $1 million prize pool in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, this season. Ladies and gentlemen, the money is a game changer. I think I've seen the prize pool split. If I look through, I think I'll have it for you guys tomorrow. The prize the prize pool split for the World Esports Championship this year, you know, for PUBG Mobile. I think I should be able to find it tomorrow and have it on the stream. I should be able to make that happen. But, you know, that aside, Black Mambas just circumvening the block. They know exactly what they're looking for here. And there will be a reckoning. Wait, did they supposed to get out of there? Wow, they ran away just so they will cut my ticket. Now, wow. Well, Men of Blood will be getting their first taste of blood, courtesy of 031. They will be rationing some bullets towards the guys from Harsh Esports. Again, foul play is here in the mix. And Harsh Esports is there. Can they, can Harsh Esports be a dark horse? Can they be a dark horse to foul play here? Foul play currently sitting in 4th place with 32 points. So they need something special here. If they are trying to change things for themselves for the better. Invincibles 4 portions, 10-11, foul play, Dream Team, 21st Century, and Black Mambas. All of these teams have the potential to change things. Solo's been hit. Oh, Solo's been hit by Lante, but it's too far for him to do anything about it, unfortunately. But then this ties. So this ties into the next game. You know, it ties into the next stage of the game, into the later parts of the game. It ties in. You know, it ties in so much into the later parts of the game, because you know how the game mechanics works. Once you're hurt the first time, you have a penchant to be hurt again and again and again, you know, and it gets easier and easier to hurt you, you know. So that is the idea behind it. Oh, wow. What a shot from Cozy Black. He knew that one must have hurt. Wait a minute. Why haven't I been hearing headshot and helmet sounds? Did I turn that off? Did I turn it off? Okay, guys. I don't know if I should check if I turned that off. I have to check. I missed that audio. Sorry, guys. Hold on, please. Just want to be sure. Is that not a thing? Well, it's not a thing apparently here. Yeah. It's not a thing. The headshot thing. What happened to the headshot thing, guys? Tell me, because I've not been hearing that thing that when your head goes pop, you know. But hopefully foul play will be able to rise to the occasion here, because I think they should be able to make quick work of Harsh Esports. But Harsh Esports could be a dark horse here. They might be able to steal one away from foul play and ruin their chances of performing even better, because I believe someone got, I think it was Solo that got knocked away earlier. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the road to Riyadh starts here. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, 2024. That is where the action is going to be, and all of the teams from all over the world will be clamoring for a taste of that $1 million prize pool. Again, before you get there, you have to go through Morocco first. That is your first taste. The team will have to battle in the region, I believe, for 3 slots to go into Morocco. Okay, yeah, I've been hanging here a little bit too long. I was expecting these two teams, because they're so close to each other. If you can look on the map, they're so close. You know, I would expect something to have happened right now, but I think foul play will make the first move and wrap around them. Hopefully they don't get caught out. If they do get caught out, it will change the entire move 100%, you know. So yeah, look out for that one. Invincibles playing it from the south, playing it slow again. Invincibles have had so much time to learn, and adapt to the lobby, and they have made exemplary work of that ability so far. So it is very, very on the nose for them. They have been very, very impressive, how they've managed to keep it all together. Invincibles. Paramole, Sean, Rage, Diva, absolutely beasts of a team. But they will need to reach deep into their pockets to bring out something special if they want to set foot in Morocco in August 2024. Every game matters. So far, we've not had a bad game, except for the Miramar, actually. The last Miramar, yeah, they had a bad game in the last Miramar. I think they got out in 10th place or something. Yep, foul play already making that move. Lunte finally discovered, and he's going to take a hit. An interesting dynamic here. Trick falls away, and surely foul play will close the door here on Harsh Esports again. But they lose the floor. I believe they lost the floor. They don't know that they're on the ground floor. The second floor, actually, they missed the floor. Oh, this might spell danger for foul play. They may have missed the floor. But now they have an idea of what floor it is. And no, Mom will take that first hit immediately, and that will be a wrap for foul play. 3 eliminations going their way, and now they are starting very strongly. 10 teams left. You can see a 10-11 here, and on Solid Army, they might just be coming close enough to clash heads. Solid Army have not necessarily found their rhythm so far, but this might be the time they make it happen. Ooh, Men of Blood and 4 portions. Locking horns in Monte Nuevo on the western part of the circle. And Spag and Pepsi has been, they've been hit. They've been seriously hit. Men of Blood, can they surge forward? They might just be the team that stops 4 portions and ruins the perfect day they've almost had. Men of Blood were able to swipe one away. That's a solid grenade. What is happening to Ninja? Looks like he might be going AFK there. Here comes Skinny getting caught out. He might just be getting dropped. And he is going to be switching positions. Reckless has taken a hit. An unfortunate hit. And Ninja peeked out that grenade a little bit too much. Oh! Ooh, the grenade did not connect. 11 will be the last one left, and he doesn't have the angles yet. 4 portions once again, showing that they are the better team. Men of Blood had this one in the bag, but they just cannot play around the terrains. They just cannot. It is so hard for them. Every time I see them try to play around terrains, they lose. They drop the ball every single time. It's unfortunate because they had a drop on it. He missed the sprays against Skinny. That should have sealed the deal. But it all boils down to nerves, confidence. He was absolutely not confident. If that was another player, if that was Quilla, that Quilla would have knocked that player off. I am 100% certain that Quilla would have knocked that player without missing. That is when skill, confidence comes into play in scenarios like these. Ooh, they must get caught out. Oh, okay. 11 digs deep into the bag there. And he's prone. He's a little bit too prone for comfort, but I think the reset should be fine. He's too far away to go for it. But that was a fantastic play still. Emma is should be getting picked up. Right. Yeah, he should be getting picked up by Quilla. Yeah, 11 cannot continue the onslaught, unfortunately. Much more ideal to make something happen. Danny Brown is usually the one with the angles there, and he is the one with the angles. And I am loving RSG's beautiful angles here because Danny Brown has everything on lock. You know, he has everything on lock. I believe they're gonna go after 11. You know, once they're up full strength, they will go after 11. He's all alone, and Danny Brown is aware of this. He has all the intel. Quilla and Emma will probably push up for a 2 versus 1. Take that elimination, easy peasy. 2 of them should be able to handle 11 easily without any stress. Because I believe that would be the next play, and then occupy 11's position would be much more ideal. But that's just what I would call, if I was IGL, that's exactly what I would do. But then again, I'm just here to cook. Emma's finally got him picked up. Again, 10-11 occupying that central position of the map. RSG coming in from the west. The Invincibles deep in the south. Foul play on the Invincibles. Ooh, that's a possibility that might happen way too early. There is a big possibility that Unsullied Army as well might backstab 10-11. But the play zone might move from the south. It will move from the south. Moves towards the north. And now all the teams will have to make their advance. It's a hard shift. A big shift. A big shift. Now is the time to make that deciding play. 21st Century, you can see them coming in from the eastern side of the circle there. They have an idea. They have an execution. And just like I pretended, these guys are ready to take on 11 all by himself. Quilla and Emma. Yep, that was the play. Easy decision. 11 swept up clean by Quilla. Beautiful finish. I mean, it's easy. I was a top tier. I was a, tier X IGL, tier 1, but tier S, the higher tier that they know they rank because just too OP, because I'm just that guy. Easy plays for me. That's exactly what I would have done. Sent, Quilla, and but there are some teams that's not what they will do. IG, they will not do that. They will not do that. Ooh, looks like Black Mambas and 4 portions might be taking hits on each other here. Might be a big game changer still. And bodies are starting to drop all around us. 4 portions have 2 players down. Unsullied Army. Grenade after grenade. 4-6. Try to turn his back from the ops. This is the thing I always say, man. Stop turning your back on the ops in mid-engagement. If you're gonna do that, pop a smoke, man. Pop a smoke. Don't just turn around. And now there, Esports. Oh, trying their absolute best to hang on. And here comes Spag and Pepsi. Can he go for the finish? No, he cannot. He's gonna be dropped. Black Mamba in the back end, tearing through the bullets and dealing so much damage. Dami again pops a beautiful smoke over a beautiful grenade over the top. Black Mamba's on the back end, continue to deal damage. Beautiful with that grenade, bombs it over, and that does a magnificent job of keeping 4 portions at bay. Black Mambas now making the advance from the rear end. Body starting to drop. Black Mambas are starting to increase their numbers. And they're playing. He's looking for that corner to circle from. And foul play as well, getting a chunk of 21st Century, but here comes 4 portions. It's a 3 versus 4. They might be overwhelmed here, but they do have that angle. Sting's getting pulled out. Ooh, that's a fantastic spray over the top, but can't seem to get the job done. Beautiful touch from Skinny. Drops Doctor down to his knees. Foul play on the other hand, continue their onslaught, but Skinny is now going to be dropped. Armani falls to the ground inside of the smoke, and he's all left to Sting. Can they stop 4 portions? It's looking much more difficult as the time passes. Sting, can you Sting? Bodies start to drop again. Beautiful touch with the ICM4, and still Ijebugari is alive. 4 portions will just not die. Jebugari continues to spray, and continues to spray. 4 portions will close the door on Black Mambas, and here come the Invincibles. Ladies and gentlemen, they've started their onslaught as well, starting to reduce the numbers. Will they take the advantage onto 4 portions? They got a knock. Paramole now, will he lead the charge? Dare Esports just up in front, but he would rather go through that angle. Sean with a nice spray off to the back line. They have to deal with 4 portions, and they have to deal with them now. But 4 portions doing a magnificent job of holding the line, holding the door, holding it against Invincibles to keep them out of Morocco's gates. Now the angles are looking tighter again. Ijebugari has repositioned so quickly off to the back end to support the rest of his teammates, and he might have Paramole in the scope. And again, the record to pop him through, and he's gonna drop him as well. Hove with a nice spray. Paramole goes down. Invincibles again getting caught off the wind. Paramole has been knocked away, and he's taking so much damage. Hove again trying to play the back line. Ijebugari unfortunately couldn't hold the line for the rest of the team there. Tries to run him over, tries to circle back, and manages to escape the danger. But now he might have just delivered himself to the guys from Dare Esports. But no, the Invincibles finally will put a stop to the terror that is 4 portions. What a display. And it looks like 21st Century now trying to circumvent a position. Gordier taking some serious hits, but the return fire is almost excellent from Bego to shut that down immediately. And 10-11 just hanging on by the edge of the circle here. They are playing this significantly slow. You can see Bego already trying to find that off angle. He has the right idea, but will he be able to execute it perfectly? It's a beautiful off angle from Bego. 10-11 might just have something in the works here. They've been able to absorb the pressure and keep 21st Century at bay. But it's going to be a hard one. It's going to be a hard nut to crack. Bego is being fed the intel, but are they aware of his position? He's still outside of the circle. 10-11. Can they get another chicken dinner? Surely that will put them miles ahead. But 4 portions have put some serious numbers on the board still, and so have the Invincibles. The top gets higher the more that they climb. Again, the angles are too tight, way too tight. RSG setting their sights onto the Invincibles, and that might have just changed things, as that guy is trying to gather the intel as well. 21st Century is circling inside. Sean with a beautiful spray onto the back line. And then oh, what a shot from that guy. RSG now have the upper hand. Invincibles know exactly what to do here, but will it work? There's too many bodies in the area. RSG trying to carve a niche for themselves inside. Invincibles as well, trying to keep them at bay. They've got 6 eliminations. Can they keep it up? Invincibles continue the onslaught, continue the pressure. Bego is driving a little bit too close for comfort, and he might be taking a serious hit here, but he should be fine. And Gordier with the sprays will catch Quilla. He knocks him clean off. Tries to go for the finish, but unfortunately Quilla's too steep in the ground level to get picked up. And Danny Brown on the other side trying to keep the angles as well. 21st Century playing off the behind of the 10-11. As you can tell, the bait and switch is what is going on here. Malibuka driving through just to force the engagement from RSG to bait them into a switch, but Quilla continues to bleed out. 21st Century continues to be on the back end. Merstack now has the angle. Paramole will steal it away, unfortunately, for RSG. Paramole now will be the next victim for Emma, and RSG will be able to keep that one at bay. Peter peeked out a little bit too much, and he will be picking a pack of bullets immediately. Bego with a finish surely now will send that away. RSG have so much ground to cover, and Paramole is still down on the ground. He's not getting picked up just yet, but let's not forget, foul play is still in the mix. They are still quiet. They can still cook. But how far can they take this though? Molotov over the top from Ye. Gordier sees things what the ops cannot see. They are aware of Peter's position, and all they're waiting for is for him to peak, and he will be immediately hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, who is gonna make it happen? Who is gonna wrap up the numbers? You do love it. You do absolutely love it. That is what we love to see. And it is showtime again. Peter taking the hits, but he would rather tank the blue. Play zone is hurting. The play zone is hurting. RSG, can they put the numbers back up? Foul play on the other hand, trying to hold off. Finally, Peter will be discovered and discouraged from making it inside of the zone. RSG continue to lay waste to the corners as well. Another one will bite the dust. Foul play just pulled up to the scene, and Gaudier can hear the chaos, and he's about to start something special. Can Gaudier launch the attack? Sprays again from the left hand side. Can he hold on? Gaudier versus Solo again, trying to peek the right hand side. Here comes Gaudier, feinting left and right. Oh, takes a hit, will go for it again, tries to force through. Surely his teammates were there, but they were not. The S12K will put Gaudier down to his knees, and 10-11 unfortunately had no idea. They could not support. Oh wow, what a spray from 007. Wow, that was an interesting spray, and that will shut this down immediately as well. And here they come. Foul play. Super beautiful touch from Bego. Bego tries to take one, tries to take two. Can he make it happen? Bego again, but he's gonna be dropped. It's all left to Merstak now. He makes the advance. He pulls up, switches off, changes weapons again to pop through the angles. Can he spray onto the back line? Surely a grenade might do the trick here. He's starting to charge it up. Invincibles in the background trying to lay the waste again. Beautiful grenade from Merstak, but can he make it happen onto the back line? Here comes Malibuka, makes the shot, makes it count. Foul play, sent back into the lobby. RSG somehow from the background. Emma was the one that made it happen, and he steals it away from foul play. Absolutely crazy scenes here. It has turned into a 1 versus 1 versus 2. RSG, somehow third party of the century, stealing it from the hands of foul play, courtesy of Emma. It's all left to Malibuka now, and two players from the Invincibles, and now it's a possibility for another masterclass finish for the Invincibles. Malibuka circling from the right hand side. 10-11. Can they make something special here? Malibuka, jump shot, jumping and punching to hide the footsteps, to hide the position he's entering from. But the Invincibles, can they make something happen here? I believe he's been spotted. Here comes Sean. Oh, he missed all of his shots. Unfortunate scenes here. Switches to the grenade. Will his grenade get the job done? It might. Fortunately, will not be getting the job done. Can he circle back? It's too unlikely. 10-11 falling once more. The smoke's already coming out from Malibuka. Can he make something special here? Rage is off on the back line. Oh, that's a fantastic grenade just to cut the HP bars, but he's taking play zone damage. Rage is there in the corner. There is absolutely no way. He's exposed right now. He tries to pop through, but Rage will shut it down. The Invincibles walk away with another chicken dinner. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 chicken dinners, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you dominate. 3 out of 5 chicken dinners is nasty work, and I'm here for it, ladies and gentlemen. I am here for the chaos, but do not run away. Invincibles are invincible with 6 eliminations, or will that be 7? Beautiful display. 10-11 falling just a little bit short in second place with 4 eliminations. RSG in third place with 10 Foul Play in 4th place with 7. 21st Century in 5th place. Dare Esports in 6th place with 2. 4 Portions in 7th place with 9. Black Mambas in 8th place with 4. Unsullied Army in 9th place. Men of Blood in 10th place with 1. Arch Esports in 11th place. And Raging Wolves in 12th place. Wow. 3 out of 5 chicken dinners is crazy work. It is crazy work, bro. Whoever iRage is, that is the MVP for sure. That is the iRage is the MVP. He has been absolutely brilliant in all the games. In all the final thirds, he has been super consistent. Watch out for iRage. He's the man. He's the one cooking. Love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, we have come to the end of today's broadcast, but it's not over just yet. These teams just put their blood, sweat, and tears on the line for a chance to represent their loving country, Nigeria. Yeah, they're trying to represent Nigeria, and I am proud that the competition is this fierce. There's a lot of money on the line, 100,000 USD, a million USD. Of course, you have to put your best in. Put your best foot forward, and that is what Invincibles have done today. But it's your boy Priest bringing you guys the action. Tune in same time tomorrow, same channel, same vibe, and I will be here to give you guys the rest of the games for tomorrow's action. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much for enjoying. The leaderboard will be updated on the social media and on the Discord. So hold on to your horses because you will see the final results there. Thank you for tuning in. Namaste. Auzubillah. Bismillah. Bemi Debe.